Hi, everybody. This is Mary at Words and Stitches. I had a lot of fun reading the comments that you left, and I am so grateful for those of you who have subscribed. I really don't know where I'm going with this, but I thought if I didn't hop back on really quickly, I probably wouldn't do much. So I'm hopping back on really quickly. I wanted to tell you just a little bit more about myself. And I wanted to say thank you to Colleen and Cheryl for encouraging me to join QuiltTube. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I wear glasses, so if it looks like I'm not looking at you, I'm sorry, but they were making a really big glare, so it was kind of hard for me to see what I was doing. I'm using my phone at this point. It's been a beautiful day here in Northeast Missouri where I live. I live very near where Mark Twain was born. Not Hannibal, where all of his books are about, but where he was born, and about 20 miles from stores, really, especially any place where I could buy quilt fabric, at least 20 miles. So I had to go do that grocery shopping thing today, oh my gosh, I hate to buy groceries. We just don't need to eat that much, but we do. Anyway, so I took a moment and I stopped at a favorite little store of mine called Ben Franklin. They carry fabrics in the two Ben Franklins in my area, and they have some of the most beautiful crafts. And I was so excited because it's February 29th. They were having a 29% off sale, and I needed 3 backs and 2 bindings. So I can't show you those because they're for gifts and a couple of other things that I'm working on right now and hope to get done in the next week or so. Anyway, I wanted to show you some other fabric I got, though, that I can show you. And I wanted to show you this because I don't know. I have just become absolutely obsessed with all the little mushrooms that everybody's putting out for spring decor. My husband and I love to go hunting morel mushrooms. They don't look like this. If you've never seen a morel, look them up. I don't eat them. He loves them, and I love to find them. You know, it's kind of like that perfect piece of fabric. When you find it, it's just kind of a little excitement. But I'm going to put this on my hearth just because it's not real tall, but it's a little bit taller, and I just think it's adorable. Plus, they have others to go with it. So next time I go in, I may have to get it. But I also wanted to show you this new fabric collection that I got. Can you see? Oh my gosh. It's by Quilting Treasures, I think. QT Fabrics. Isn't that Quilting Treasures? Anyway, I cannot wait to make something out of this. I have another piece of fabric that I pulled off my stash shelves that I'm going to add to it. This right here, let me to kind of tame it down a tiny bit, and I just can't wait to figure out what to make and what to add to it. Are y'all like that? Do you buy fabric just kind of willy-nilly sometimes? I do all the time, unfortunately. Anyway, I got one more. I got my Tilda. I'm like Tilda crazy. But anyway, I got my Tilda Hibernation. Isn't that gorgeous? Have you all got this? Have you made anything out of it? I would love to see what everybody made out of Tilda so that I could decide what I'm going to do with mine. Maybe just hoard it. Not make anything. Just look at it. Pat it. And smell it. I always say I love to go to quilting stores because I just like to smell the threads and the fabrics and the dust, everything. I'm kind of a quilting nerd. But anyway, I wanted to show you those, and I'm still working off my phone. I kind of have an idea of something I can do to maybe make my stuff better, but I'll keep working at it. I thought maybe I'd tell you a couple more things, and then I'm going to hop off of here and try to meld a photo montage of some of my quilts that I tried to put together. Like I said, I'm still learning. Couple of things I wanted you to know is that I've been quilting for over 25 years. So I had a very dear friend suggest that I try it, and I kind of dragged my feet. And one day I just called her and said, okay, I got to do something, or I'm going to, I don't know, blow my mind on these kids of mine or something. You know, it was just kind of a hectic day. And she said, I think you should make a pinwheel block. She talked me through it, made one, never looked back. I used to hand quilt everything. I tried to learn to do quilting on my domestic machine, but it made me a nervous wreck. I would get all tense and I just couldn't, I could do a crosshatch and I could fake a meander, but pushing all of that quilt through there. So I got to where I was, quilting with my checkbook for a while. And one day my husband and I were going to see our new little grandson, and we pulled in my favorite little shop near where they live, and they were selling long arms, and I bought one. And haven't looked back on that either. I've even already upgraded and then upgraded to automation this last year. So when I retired from teaching, I don't do it a lot, but only because I live in an area where there might not be a lot, but I'll long arm for people, and I really like that a lot. I have a little dog. She's kind of not right here. So a lot of times she's just right here or in my lap. So if you hear me, if you hear her bark, she's just a little miniature Shih Tzu. And sometimes she doesn't really like for me to do anything but pay attention to her. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for subscribing. That gave me a little boost and made me want to keep going. And so please share and subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you think it's going to be fun to visit. And I can't wait to see what everybody's doing. I've really enjoyed just, reading the comments and reading the stuff on Facebook. And so hopefully I can say bye for now and get this all put together and have something up soon.